Made by Mike with 2 eyes. Hi guys, this is Mike, and approximately 1 year ago I made a video about the Squier Classic Vibe 60s. That video got pretty good feedback from you guys, and so today, after approximately 1 year, I wanted to give you an update if I still have this guitar, if I did upgrade it, or what I think about it generally speaking after all this time. So the main question of course will be, do I still have it? Well, it's so nice of you to ask. Of course I still have it. Do I still play it? Hell yes. I even made my last 2 videos with it. Did I record music with it? No. But that's only because I didn't have time to record anything. Got you there. Another question is, did I upgrade it? Well, yes and no, but we'll talk about that in a minute. If you remember, in my old video I mentioned a couple of things that I didn't like that much about this guitar, a couple of complaints if you will. So I suggest we'll go through them point by point and I'll tell you what I think about them 1 year later. So here's complaint number 1, the skunk stripe. The neck is lacking the skunk stripe. Okay, what was I thinking? No one cares. Complaint number 2, the sticky neck. But it's also really heavily lacquered. Okay, so I did briefly think about sanding the neck of this guitar, removing the lacquer, especially because I already did that on another guitar with great results. But truth be told, this is one of those cases, the more you play, the less it is an issue. It's either because your left hand naturally sands the lacquer a little bit, or it is because you simply get used to that little bit more of resistance. I guess it's a little bit of both really, but in any case, after 1 year, this is a non-issue. Next. Complaint number 3, vintage tuners. Also, another thing I don't like, this guitar has Fender vintage tuners, which, while period correct, are really annoying. Well, see, this is a point where I got a lot of flack from you guys, and I guess in the end you were right. Those tuners held the tuning perfectly, I never had a string break, and they did their job. But having said that, I still decided to remove them and installed Goto locking tuners. Simply because personally I find it so much easier to change strings with locking tuners, but that's just me. Are they necessary? Absolutely not. Next complaint. Complaint number 4, stiff tremolo. I checked it and they have 3 super strong strings in the back, and it almost feels and looks like a fixed tremolo. So that's still true I guess, because the vibrato or tremolo is still in the same position as it was 1 year ago. I haven't changed anything. But on the other hand, I'm not missing anything. So next complaint. Complaint number 5, the sound isn't that great. And I know, the sound isn't that great. So that's a tough one. Every time I play this guitar, I think the sound is awesome. The pickups deliver the right amount of highs without sounding too ice-picky, and the bass and mids sound warm and natural. But being someone that suffers from serious gas, as in gear acquiring syndrome, not farting, I sometimes do think about trying out higher priced pickups. But then I play it again and fall in love with the sound all over again. Plus, I think how much time it would take to solder new pickups in and so on. So let's say we are still undecided on that. What I did do, however, is to change the simple white backplate and scratch guard against this beautiful pearly one. This is simply cosmetic, but I just love to give my guitars an individual touch. It's a sign of commitment to me and it makes it feel more like my instrument.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Okay guys, so there you have it. That was my update on the Squier Classic Vibe 60s 1 year later. I still think it's a gorgeous instrument, a great playing instrument and a real bargain. I hope you liked the video and I hope you subscribe before I end this video with some totally unnecessary below average soloing. See you next time, have a good one. Bye.